This is a story how one woman's moment of stupidness on a mobile phone while driving has impacted my son's life. Back in October 2022, just after my son got his licence, probably about 4 months afterwards, we were involved in a car accident, whereas a woman that had her mind on picking her mobile phone up off the floor of her van actually careered into the back of our stationary vehicle on the corner of Raglan Street and Raymond Street in Sale, where I live, and caused significant damage to her car and also to my son's neck. Lucky enough, my son reached over and put his arm out and stopped me from going into the dashboard. My son has ever since had many issues have come up from this. He has a very severe case of whiplash, as it turns out now. But in the start, he had a lot of pain. He was taken off to the hospital in an ambulance. I'll get into the details of the police and the ambulance in separate videos. I might even do the police one as a live if I get enough subscribers from this video. But he was taken off to the hospital where he was formally drug tested. As I said, we'll get into the other party later on. And they ran some quick scans and things, said they couldn't find anything wrong with him, released him and sent him home. About 6 weeks later, he was still in a great deal of pain. At this stage, he was living in his own unit where he lived here in Sale before coming back home to me. He was having trouble walking up and down the stairs. A lot of back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain. I advised him to go and see our family GP and get some scans and stuff redone, which he has had done, and it seems that he has now developed severe neck problems as of today, which is the 12th of February, 2024. He is in hospital in Melbourne, but it's been a long journey to get to this stage. In, I want to say, October 2023, he started experiencing severe, and I mean severe, pains in his chest. We actually thought it was heart issues. They did scans and everything of his heart, took ECGs, everything, and they couldn't find anything wrong. He did wear a heart monitor for 24 hours. Even the tests on that came back normal. Unfortunately for Damien, as we've figured out now, it was all to do with this problem with that the accident had caused with his neck. It has slowly degraded his ability to move over the last 12 months or more. As I said, today he's gone into hospital to have a bilateral surgery done on, I think it's C4 and C5 in the top of his neck. Now he's having this done today, and then tomorrow he goes in for what they call a nerve block, where they actually trim the nerves and block them. And hopefully once they grow back properly, all his pain will be gone. They're also giving him an injection, I believe, to last him 12 months as a painkiller. TAC have been absolutely fantastic through all this. He's never had to pay any bills when it comes to his accident stuff through the doctor. We did end up having to pay for the doctors for the heart stuff and all that, which, because we didn't figure out it was anything to do with the accident, that was all on us. But he was also sent for to a quack, I'll put it. I won't give any names of the doctor, but for help with his movement in his shoulder. This was back last year. This doctor did absolutely nothing except dry needle him, which made the pain a lot worse. I don't know what's entailed in dry needling. Maybe someone who watches this might like to put a note in the comments below for everybody else so they understand what dry needling is. I'm not into acupuncture or anything like that myself. I've got a few issues that are coming out now because I'd say because of the accident, but it's too late for me to make any claims and I don't intend to make a claim against it. I'm ashamed of the fact that nothing was done about the woman that was driving the car. She is still driving around today. I don't know whether she's still borrowing her sister's cars. I pity her sister if she is, because the van that she wrecked was actually her sister's car. Our Commodore was put in to get repairs done. As we were parked, there wasn't a great deal of damage that you could see, but when they took the back end off, yeah, you could see that amongst the fact that it had already been rear-ended way before we got the car and put back on the road again, yeah, there was no actual damage that could be visibly seen on the outside. So we thought until just recently. And yeah, so they put the bumper bar back on. We spoke to the insurance company and they said they could either pay us out and wipe the car off, which was no good to Damien because he wouldn't have had a vehicle or wouldn't have got enough out of the insurance to get another vehicle anyway. So what they did is actually half paid him out and we kept the car on the road. We can't sell it. If he ever buys a new car, we can't trade it in. It has to be, plates have to be removed and it has to be taken to the wreckers. Because there's way too much work needs doing to it. There's a bit of rust in the boot as well, apparently, that we never knew about. But yeah, the car fared reasonably well, except for here. Last week I noticed, because Damien had his car parked on the front lawn and the light off the veranda was shining on it, and I noticed the left-hand quarter panel had severe ripples in it, so there's a lot more damage done than what we first thought. So yeah, Bubbles, as we affectionately call her for other reasons, which I might go into later on, as a bit of a giggle actually. She definitely won't be on the road again once we get rid of her. But yeah, she's still running fine. Damien's running a bit ragged, as you can well imagine, all the pain and everything. She barely gets driven these days. I drive myself, but I've just lost interest in driving. I got rid of my car when Damien got his, so I could help him maintain it and keep it on the road and keep it running and healthy. It's outlasted a lot of cars that the guy across the road's had, so I can tell you she's definitely healthy. As a lot of the neighbours say, she purrs like a kitten with a good growl. I put her, as the thumbnail for this, I actually put a photo of her that was taken before our accident. Now, in the next videos, I'll be doing the run-up to today's operation as well, but the next video itself will be on the police intervention. And then the video after that will be on the ambulance. And then I'll be getting some videos, hopefully with Damien in them, to explain to you guys how he feels now he's had the operation and all that. And I'll be having a bit of a chat to you about what it's putting me through to see my son go through all this. Sorry I'm looking down at the screen so much. I'm a bit shaky, so I'm trying to keep this little yellow line as even as possible. So if the camera's a bit shaky, I'm sorry. I don't have a stand out here in the lounge room with me. Yeah, so please stay active, stay involved. This woman's day will come. She's going to get the bill for all this in the end anyway, so yeah, Lord help her once Damien's payouts all settled through TAC. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care and please don't use mobiles while driving. Too much danger to other people and yourself. Okay, I shall talk to you later. Bye.